talk to you over. St. Joe such ass. Over. How if that shit just went live? They're not that good. We are live, counting at 6 minutes 34 seconds left warm ups, and Aaliyah Armstrong is out there playing fucking soccer. Aaliyah Armstrong. Who's that? Who's that? I don't even know who that is. Oh. Number 5 low-key looks like Number 5 low-key looks like your sister on the other team. What?
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Portage Central Gymnasium. You're watching girls varsity basketball as the 13-6 Mustangs of Portage Central play host to the 13-4 St. Joseph Bears in a SMAC Conference showdown. I'm Drew Lawler alongside Caleb Johnson, and we're both excited to bring you this game on the Portage Central YouTube channel presented by PCTV.
Yeah, Drew should be going tonight. Portage Central's looking to close out the season with a big win against a good St. Joe team.
Yeah, it's both teams' last game of the season, and they'll get ready to play. Both teams looking for their 14th win of the season. And we'll see what happens after the national anthem and starting lineups.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Portage Central High School, the home of the Mustangs. This is Varsity Girls Basketball. We welcome our visitors tonight from St. Joseph, the Lady Bears. In a moment, your starting lineups. But at this time, we please ask that you stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Terry Fields and Bob Cole. And now the starting lineups. First for our visitors from St. Joseph High School, the Lady Bears. Head coach Jeff Wallace, assistants Vicky Newton and Crystal Scott. Starting at forward, number 5, senior Avery Bloomgren. Starting at guard, senior number 10, Caroline Vane. Starting at guard, freshman number 14, Jaslyn Ward. Starting at forward, senior number 33, Caitlin Junk. And starting at forward, senior number 34, Carly Claire. And now the starting lineups for your Portage Central High School Mustangs. Head coach Rob Brown, assistants Brett Stevenson, Bogan Gamble, managers Megan Deere, Carson Stevenson. Starting at guard, sophomore number 3, Louis Brooks. Starting at guard, senior number 4, Ella Steele. Starting at forward, sophomore number 10, Macy Searle. Starting at forward, senior number 14, Haley Brown. And starting at center, senior number 22, Carly Boughton.
All right, your starters for the Bears: Caroline Vane, Jaslyn Ward, Alea Hedstrom, Kaylin Junk, Carly Clear, and for the Mustangs, Louis Wilkes, Ella Steele, Macy Searles, Haley Brown, and Carly Boughton. Mustangs in their home white uniforms, the Bears in their away blues. So we get ready to tip it off, and the Mustangs get the basketball to start. Here's Wilkes up top. Inside to Boughton, makes the move with the left hand, throwing it up, no good. And the rebound is there for Clear. And a travel called on Clear down low in the paint, 30 seconds in. So now Wilkes bringing it up for the Mustangs. Ellis Steele on the near side. Boughton saves it, gives to Searles at the top of the key. Her three, short. Bounced around, now bouncing around players, and Clear gets her second rebound. Here's a three-point attempt. That one's off the mark for Ward. And the Mustangs get the rebound. Boughton fakes the three, driving with the right hand and scoring for the first points of the game.
Nice move right there by Carly Boughton.
So 2-0 Mustangs. As a Bear drives and travel, it was Jaslyn Ward on the travel. So 2 straight travels for the Bears, and the Mustangs with the basketball again.
Carly Boughton doing it on both ends of the floor. Good defensive stand right there.
To the corner, it's Searles. Her second three-point attempt is good.
Beautiful shot by the sophomore, number 10, Mia Searles.
So they rule it a 2, so it's 4-0 Mustangs. As that three from the wing, no good. And the rebound is there for Ward. Boughton gets a hand on it as Vane has the basketball. Vane's gonna shoot it now and hits it. So Mustangs the 1-point lead as Steele's floater goes off the back of the rim, and here come the Bears. And losing the basketball is Junk, and now the Mustangs turn it over to the hands of Ward. There's Vane in the corner going inside to Junk. Pass deflected out of bounds, will stay with the Bears. Here's a mid-range jumper and from the corner, and it goes for Vane.
Nice little shot by Vane right there. Puts St. Joseph up 5-4.
Boughton looks inside to Wilkes and getting rejected at the rim by Blomgren. Here's Blomgren with the basketball. Over to Ward. Ward shooting a three. That one goes for Ward, and the Bears are on an 8-0 run.
Yeah, Bears starting to heat up right now. Big shot by Ward.
8-4 Bears as Boughton puts up a long 2 off the mark. Rebound there for Junk. Up the floor, Blomgren. Guarded by Brown. Goes inside to a wide open Junk for 2.
Beautiful pass right there by number 5.
So the Bears go on a 10-0 run. They lead 10-4 midway through this quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. So Wilkes brings the basketball up after the timeout. Mustangs desperate to score after giving up 10 straight. Here's Searles. No good there on the jumper. And here come the Bears. Up top to Vane. Now Blomgren gonna shoot a 3 off the heel, no good. Junk with the rebound, and Boutman ends up with it. Wilkes driving in, too strong. Fight for the rebound. Boutman's able to tip it to Wilkes. Boutman's gonna pull now, won't hit it, and instead goes to Jocelyn Ward. Boutman deflects that pass out of bounds by Blomgren. In the corner, a 3 ball is good for Vane, her second, and the Bears are up by 9.
Nice looking shot by Vane. This Bears team has some elite shooters.
King up top to Searles, her 3 from the wing, off the mark after rolling around, and ends up with Ward. From the corner, a long 2, an air ball from Junk. Boutman now gives back to Wilkes. Too strong on the finish, and Kaylin Junk will bring it up the court. And Junk's ball gets deflected out of bounds by Wilkes.
Great hustle by Wilkes right there. Missing the layup, but going to make a great play on defense.
Pass to the corner. Now a shot from right above the free throw line, no good. Searles on the floor and the ball's out of bounds. And will stay with the Bears. That pass went nowhere for Kaylin Junk. Mustangs will take the basketball.
Yeah, Mustangs need to get a good possession here.
Here's Brown on the drive, kicking out to Searles. She'll throw up another 3 off the mark. And the rebound for the Bears. Bears swing it around. It's Vane going inside to Robinson. Robinson's jumper, no good. Rebound fight will end up with the Mustangs. So 13-4 Bears. Mustangs looking to score before the end of this first quarter. Here's a drive from Searles, falling over, and will be a foul call against the Bears. And Macy Searles is going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. Free throw line, Macy Searles, shooting 2.
Searles' first free throw is good. So the 13-0 run is done for St. Joe. As she'll put up a second one in a moment. Searles second, around and out, rebound by Junk. Going inside, the lane for Claire, no good. And Wilkes has the basketball. Here's Searles driving on Robinson. Loose ball, and it ends up with Vane. Here come the Bears. Pull-up jumper, no good from Kapelke. And the long 2 from the elbow by Claire is good.
Bears really finding their shot tonight. already with 15 points in the first.
Yeah, these ladies are on fire here early on, as that's a nice passing cut for the Mustangs. Rachel Milu to Lauren King, and King will go to the line for 2.
First personal, second team foul. Lauren King shooting 2.
So King's first off target, as the Bears will bring in Blomgren. And King's second is good. So 15-6 now. Mustangs with a pair of free throws. And with 45 seconds, the Bears have the basketball. Searles deflects the pass and gives to Wilkes.
Mustangs need a good shot here. 30 seconds left. See if they can get the last shot.
Nilu with the basketball, gives to Searles. Searles driving on Blomgren and falls down. Basketball will stay with the Mustangs, no foul called. The Bears getting a 2-3 set, as Wilkes goes to King in the corner. There's Nilu up top. 13 seconds to play in this first quarter. Bronkema driving baseline will get called for a travel. So Bears will get the last shot with 8 seconds left in this quarter. Pass inside, and the lay-in is no good for Robinson, but she'll go to the line.
Not a good foul right there by the Mustangs.
Mustangs foul number 30, Tyler Bronkema. First team foul. It will be a Robinson shooting team.
So Bronkema picks up the foul as the first shot from Robinson at the line bounces in and out. Robinson's second. Too strong again. Rebound by King, 1 second on the clock. Wilkes gonna hoist it up at the horn, and that will do it for quarter one here at Portage Central. Mustangs started out with a 4-0 lead. Since then, Bears on a 15-2 run. They lead 15-6 heading into the second quarter. We'll be back in about a minute. Back for the second quarter. Bears lead 15-6. As a three goes up at the top of the key and short from Ward. And Wilkes has the ball. There's Ella Steele up top, giving to Wilkes. She's gonna pull it, too strong. And the rebound's gonna go out. fight for it between Wilkes and Kapelke, and it will stay with the Mustangs. And it's a turnover. And a foul. So Louis Wilkes is going to pick up the foul as Jaslyn Ward was driving. So they'll throw that in from the baseline. Pass out to the corner. It's a 3 off the mark from Ward. And a jump ball will be called. Possession. Check that, a foul on Ella Steele. So she's going to pick up her first foul. And Kapelke will go to the line to shoot 2. Her second one is good. And it's 16-6. Wilkes gives to Boughton on the left wing. Boughton's going to drive with that right hand, spinning in. Gets blocked, goes up a second time, and gets fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2.
Great hustle by Carly Boughton, fighting to get her own rebound and getting on the free throw line. That's how the Mustangs are going to come back out of this deficit.
So Bowen hits her first. Bowen's second is up and in, so both times not hitting the rim. Some nice free throws there. Reminds me of a stud over on the boys team, Caleb. So 16-8. Bears up by 8 as they swing it around Blomgren. And the pass goes right to Wilkes. Wilkes baseball pass to Searles. Searles is going to shoot it from the right wing. No good, and Blomgren with the board.
Mustangs really chucking up threes tonight.
Kapelke, no good, too strong. Boughton making a nice move up the court and getting fouled by behind by Kapelke. So now coming in for the Bears, Vane and Junk, 2 of their starters. Caleb, if you're the Mustangs here, how are you going to close this deficit, try to get the game a little closer?
Drew, if I was the Mustangs, I'd look to get the ball in the paint more. Try to get on the free throw line, attack the rim. The Mustangs, I feel like, are settling a little bit too much right now.
So a 3 from Steele off the mark. Not going inside there. You might get your wish soon enough, though, Caleb.
Yeah, we'll see, Drew.
Here's Ward. Mustangs in a zone. To the corner, a 3 for Vane off the mark. Rebound, though, by Macy Searles. Here goes Wilkes, end to end, and getting fouled on the lay-in.
There we go, Drew. That's what the Mustangs need to do. Attack the rim, knock down some free throws.
Second personal, 5th team foul. At free throw line, Louis Wilkes, shooting 2.
So Wilkes' first free throw is good. As Haley Brown checks into the game. And Brown's second, good as well.
Nice free throw shooting tonight by the Mustangs.
So the Mustangs outscoring the Bears 4-1 here in this quarter. As a fireball inside deflects out to Blomgren. Now inside to Junk. Junk's going to go over defenders, and Boughton's going to get the missed rebound.
Here come the Mustangs, Drew, storming back.
Here's Brown, swings it over to Boughton. Boughton floats it inside to King. And back out to Wilkes now. Steele's gonna pull it, and she's gonna hit it. Ella Steele with a 3-point basket. Mustangs 7 points, so the Bears won in this quarter, and it's back to a 3-point game.
Yeah, Mustangs looking to heat up now. See if they can get this momentum going.
Instead, a 3 goes the other way for Avery Blomgren. Nice stroke there, brings it up to 6. Boughton fakes it inside, up to King. Riley King in the drive, getting rejected by Carly Clear. There's Blomgren going behind the back. Wilkes on D. Junk kicking out back to Blomgren. Here's Ward working the zone and getting fouled on the elbow jumper. So now she'll take her talents to the free throw line.
Yeah, Wilkes not happy about that foul. Believes she got all ball.
So Ward's first is off the mark. So Searles and King will check in for the Mustangs. And Conway and Hedstrom come in for the Bears. Second free throw off the mark, in and out. Searles fighting for the rebound with Junk, and it's going to be a jump ball possession arrow to Portage Central. So 19-13, Bears on top. As Steele puts it off the foot of Ward. Here's Wilkes to the corner. Brown's 3, in and out. Getting every piece of the rim and going the Bears' way. Fight in the corner there. Pass deflected off of Wilkes' face. So the trainer's going to check that out for Wilkes. Wilkes, who got a little dinged up in the last game, is able to come back and play. We'll see if she's able to do the same here.
Wilkes is a tough player, Drew. I know she'll be back.
Swing it around, a 3 from the left wing off the mark by Ward. Rebound to Blomgren. Kick out, a 3, Conway. No good. Rebound, though. No good. Junk with the miss, and Searles with the rebound. Here's Steele driving baseline and then losing it. Will go off of St. Joe. And the Mustangs will keep it. So it's King to throw it into Steele. Both King sisters in the game at once. And Riley King's gonna lose it in the paint. Blomgren, nice Euro step. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Riley King. And then she gets bumped in front of the Mustang bench.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness by King right there. The freshman trying to assert her spot on varsity.
Yeah, started off the season on JV, got brought up to varsity with the injuries, and you're right, Keel, making an impact here. drive for Searles, high off the glass, too strong. And here come the Bears as Conway brings it up the floor. Hedstrom as a screen comes from Conway. Ward cross-court pass to Conway, and Eleanor Conway hits a three.
Nice looking shot right there by Conway.
St. Joe on a 6-0 run now, bringing their lead back up to 9. Here's Lauren King over to Searles, and a foul's gonna be called. So they call a technical foul on Rob Brown over on the Mustang bench. So he's gonna get a tech. That's his first of the game.
In for the Mustangs, number 3, Louis Wilkes.
So he's not very enthused over on the Mustang bench, as free throws will come from Blomgren. So Blomgren's first, no good. And the second one's true. So 10-point game, largest lead for St. Joe, as they try to extend it on this possession. Ward going cross court to Hedstrom, and a travel is going to be called against her.
Yeah, we'll see if the Mustangs can bring this lead back to single digits here.
Oh, almost a steal there for Ward. As Wilkes is back in the game, so she's all right. You're right about that, Caleb.
Yeah, I knew she'd be back, Drew.
Here's Wilkes driving the paint and getting rejected by Blomgren. Rebound on the ground, and it's Ward that comes up with it. Throws a baseball pass up the court to Junk. There's Ward in the paint, kicking it back out to Blomgren. And turning it over, King gets it, passing up to Wilkes. Wilkes gonna take it to the rim. Contact, no foul call. And that's gonna go over the head of Ward and out of bounds. And Caleb, on that call over here, it looked like it might have been a foul. You could see Coach Brown on the bench looked kind of angry, but didn't hop up, had to stay calm, not get a second tech of the game.
Yeah, Drew, Coach Brown was visibly upset up there. Refs are calling a very loose game down there on the.
Wilkes hit it in the corner too. So an 8-point game as the Bears in no rush to score it. They may hold for the last possession of the half. Instead, they'll throw up a three for Conway in the corner, and she got it to fall.
Conway with 2 big threes this half, helping push this St. Joe lead up to 11.
Steele's gonna shoot one now and banking it in. Ellis Steele with 2 3-pointers in this game.
Beautiful answer by Ellis Steele.
2 seconds left as Blomgren's gonna hoist it off the heel. And that's gonna do it for the first half. Mustangs win that quarter 12-11. They trail by 8 points at home. And they go to the break with a 26-18 point game. We'll be back after halftime in about 10 minutes. All right, back here for the second half. As the Bears start off with the basketball with an 8-point lead. Vane in the corner, stolen away by Wilkes. Wilkes up the court to Brown. Brown on the right block, going high up with it. No good. Strong rebound by Ward. So to the corner, it's Vane. Mustangs in the zone. As Ward swings it to Vane in the corner, her three, no good. And the basketball will stay with St. Joe.
Yeah, Coach Brown over there on the Mustang sideline is not happy right now. Either with the calls or the way his Mustang team is playing, he's visibly upset.
Blomgren. Inside the junk, the dish to the cutting Kate Clayer, and she gets it in the foul. Somehow that went in, and she'll go to the line to try to get three. And she's able to complete the three-point play and putting up the Bears by 11. And there's a turnover. And the lay-in is good.
Bears starting to run away with this one, coming out of the half hot.
Yeah, Ward's layup gives them 5 points already in this quarter. As they go inside to Brown, the kick out. Steal from the corner, no good. Ball tipped out in the air. It's going to go out of bounds off of Blomgren's hands, and it will stay with the Mustangs. Here's Wilkes. Looked for steal on the left block, instead stolen away by Ward. They go inside to Claire, to the corner. That three way off the mark, but a nice rebound and follow for Junk.
Junk having a big second half already, Already with two nice little layups there.
So 7 points for the Bears already in this quarter, as Bowden's able to steal that basketball back and get fouled. That's going to go against Vane. And now the Mustangs trying to score their first points of the half here, down 15 points. Wilkes throwing it to the top of the key. It's Searles. Brown looks inside to Boughton. Boughton making a move, spinning and getting it to fall in one.
Strong move by Carly Boughton. Nice layup and getting the foul too.
That's going to be Claire's third foul there. So maybe a little something to watch. Bowden gets the ball and now gives it back. And Boughton is too strong that time at the line. Ball goes to Vane. Down the floor. And it's going to be a block. So that's going to go against Ella Steele, her third foul. So multiple players with three, as Lauren Kane's going to check in for her. And Jocelyn Ward's going to go to the line for two. And her first is good.
In for the Mustangs, number 12, Lauren King. In for St. Joe, number 21, Tess Capelki.
Their second's good as well, and they're back up by 15. Inside pass deflected to Blomgren. And then Wilkes gets it out of bounds. Quick pass to the corner inside. And now kicking it out. Going back inside. For three, it's Vane. No good. Searles trying to get the rebound. Goes off her fingertips and out of bounds. And St. Joe will retain possession. Ward in the corner. Brown with the rebound. Here's Boughton up top. Faking from the free throw line. Now Wilkes drives baseline, gets rejected, and Blomgren has the basketball. That three hoisted up and good for Jocelyn Ward. King on the drive, finds a cutting Brown, and she will get fouled on her way up.
Brown looking to end this St. Joe run here on the free throw line. See if she can hit both of these here and give the Mustangs a little momentum.
Brown's first, no good. Her second try is good. Now the Mustangs trail by 17. Vane goes inside to Junk. Junk going up with the right hand, no good. Fight for the rebound, it's the jump ball, and the possession arrow will give it to the Mustangs. Here's Brown on a drive to the paint, losing it. And once again, it's Jocelyn Ward going up the floor. And now she loses it. Bodies on the ground. Another jump ball. This time will stay with the Bears. Searles with the deflection. And it will end up going off the Bears. So now the Mustangs down 17. Trying to get some more points up here. Boughton in the corner. Cross-court pass to Searles. Brown looks into Boughton off the leg of Capelki. Will stay here for Portage Central.
Yeah, Drew, this St. Joe defense has been really tough tonight. Mustangs haven't been able to get anything going so far this second half.
Yeah, only one field goal made in this half. A field goal and a free throw, 3 points for the Stangs. As Boughton has it on the baseline, giving it to Brown on the elbow, and she finally hits a jumper for the Mustangs.
Nice find by Carly Brown right there, finding the open Brown.
38-23. 3 minutes to go in this third quarter as that shot from Conway is no good. Wilkes dishing to Lauren King and getting rejected. It was Kaylin Junk on the block, and the Mustangs will now have to pass it in again. Wilkes gives to Searles in the corner. Bowden gives to Wilkes, the pump fake and floater. No good, got bumped, no call. King goes up with it. That one's no good. And Conway brings it up the court. Conway goes inside to Junk, kick out to Ward. Her three-pointer is good. And the Bear lead is up to 18. King has it with 2 to play in this quarter, and a foul will be called on the drive. It'll go against Eleanor Conway. So she's going to pick up her second foul of the game as Rachel Milu checks in for the Mustangs. So Brockman into the game now for the Mustangs. 18-point lead for the Bears as they throw that pass over the head and out of bounds. So Wilkes the dish inside. Searles ends up with it. I think it was for King though. Here's Bronckham on the near side to Milu. King's pass to a cutting Searles is picked off by St. Joe. Up the court to the corner. Another three for Ward. This time no good, but it's Junk with the rebound. Ward goes up with it, no good. Bronckham with the rebound this time. Wilkes gives to King with 1 minute to play in this third quarter as King's shot is off. Here's Ward. And it's going to go off of St. Joe, and the Mustangs will get it with 37 seconds. Milu's going to shoot a three. Left it short. Junk with the rebound with 22 seconds. Junk swings to Ward, and a timeout is called by head coach Jeff Wallace.
30-second timeout.
So it's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in that 30 seconds. 14 seconds to play in the quarter. St. Joe leads by 18. Back for the final 14 seconds of the half. Conway's got it. And King now has it with 5. Wilkes with the basketball, 3 seconds in the quarter. Goes up with it, block. It was Kapelke with the block, and that will do it for the third quarter. It's Mustangs 23, Bears 41. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in about a minute. Eight minutes left as the Bears hold an 18-point lead. Mustangs with the basketball. Milu in front of the Mustang bench. Boughton driving in, falling over, losing it, and it will stay with the Mustangs. King gives it in to Steele, back over to King. Riley King's 3 off the mark. A rebound by Kalen Junk. Conway to Ward. Ward over to Robinson. And that pass, which was for Kapelke, will go out of bounds. Mustangs will take over. Almost 1 minute into this fourth quarter. Boughton's got it on the right wing. And that's stolen away. Here comes Ward, open court, laying it in, and the foul.
Jaslyn Ward having a big game tonight. Big and one finish right there. See if she can capitalize on this free throw and make it 3.
Ward's free throw is good. And the Bears with a 21-point lead. They've gone on a 18-5 run since the halftime break. King on the drive, the floater, nice touch off the front of the rim and in.
Nice shot by the freshman right there.
And it's going to be a foul against the Bears.
Riley King doing what she can to get her team back in the game. Nice little floater and then a steal to give the Mustangs back the ball back.
So a minute 30 gone from this fourth quarter. Bears enjoying a 19-point lead. Riley King gonna fake and drive. Boughton fires it over to Milu. King, floater, short, gets her own rebound. Now ball on the floor will be a held ball. Possession arrow going to St. Joe. Here's Blomgren firing it into Robinson. No good. Ball out of bounds. Mustangs will be granted the basketball. Bowen on the drive, spinning in, and will be called for a foul against St. Joe. So the foul is on Carly, just on the other team. So Claire's going to pick up her 4th foul as King gives to Boughton. Boughton's jumper off the mark. And here come the Bears. Vane, a 3, got it.
Man, Drew, this St. Joe team is some real shooters.
King's drive, floater, no good. Fighting for the rebound are Boughton and King. And it ends up with Vane. Inside out, a 3 from Hedstrom, and that one's good.
Man, like I said, Drew, everyone on this St. Joe team is getting in the fun.
Yeah, they won't miss. They've doubled the Mustangs score. It's 50-25. As that's going to go right to Vane. And Vane's going to go up and finish it to get a 27-point lead. Boughton to Steele. Steele's going to put it up and in. That's 3 threes for Ella Steele.
Despite the Mustangs' poor performance tonight, Ella Steele's having herself a nice game.
Nice ball movement by the Bears. Blomgren's going to try to get in the shooting contest. No good. Mustangs will take it with 3:35. Here's Haley Brown in the corner, back out to Ella Steele. Lauren King's gonna try a 3. Fight for the rebound on the floor. Ball all over the place. Boughton gets it though as we approach 3 minutes. Steele's 3 short, and it's gonna be a foul against Steele on the rebound attempt.
Portage Central foul, number 4, Ella Steele. Her 5th personal foul.
So that's Steele's 5th, so she's out of this game. And in for her is Tyler Bronkema. And then Boughton checks out as well. So Boughton's getting her senior celebration, as is Ella Steele over on the bench. Ball lost on the ground. The put back, no good for Robinson, and King gets the rebound. King, the bounce pass to Milu. Her shot from the corner off. And the rebound for Tess Kapelke. Pump fake and drive. And now Hedstrom has the basketball. Robinson cross court to the free throw line. Kapelke won't hit, and it will be a foul going against the Bears. So now Louis Wilkes is going to check into the game after the free throw, as PC is in the bonus.
Free throw line for the Mustangs. Number 14, Haley Brown. Shooting 1 and 1.
So Brown's first front end of the 1-and-1, no good, but King gets the rebound. And now a fight for the basketball on the floor. It'll be a jump ball possession arrow with Portage Central.
For Portage Central, number 3, Louis Wilkes.
So Haley Brown checking out of this game as a senior, as Bronkema shot from the corner off. Bears moving the basketball as they go inside. Jones gets tied up with King. This time the possession arrow with the Bears.
In for St. Joseph, number 20, Aaliyah Lewis.
So Macy Searles comes in for the Mustangs for Lauren King. And King's going to be the last senior to check out of the game for the Mustangs on their last game of the season on their home court. Lewis goes inside. Jones jumper won't go, but it will stay with the Bears with 72 seconds. To the corner. A three, way off the mark by Hedstrom, but a rebound for the Bears. Jones goes out. Solar with the basketball. Now Lewis back to Solar. Solar's going to shoot a three. Hedstrom with the rebound. Shot attempt there by Robinson, no good. Saving the ball is Lewis. Here's a drive and pass for Solar. And Wilkes has it with 19 seconds to play. Searles' three is good. So Searles hits the three, 5 seconds to play. And Hedstrom is going to dribble it out, and that will do it. The Bears win this one 52-31 against the Mustangs. The Mustangs will end their regular season at 13-7. St. Joseph will end their season at 14-4. Thank you all for tuning into this exclusive coverage of Portage Central Mustang basketball on the Portage Central YouTube channel, powered by PCTV. Make sure you tune into our last regular season broadcast next Thursday as the boys varsity team comes home to play against Coldwater at 7 p.m. Until then, for Caleb Johnson, Will Jude, and Lexi Lee, I am Drew Lawler saying so long and good night from Portage Central.